So we are in Kepong near KL, and it's way too early in the morning. We are here to join a local tour of sorts, which is basically a day trip where you pay someone to basically ferry you around. They take you to these places that are not necessarily very famous or touristy or interesting, but places that you don't really know, right? So it's kind of like a little adventure of sorts. So we're here waiting for the bus. Apparently this is the second stop, so we're the only people here. And the people at the first stop are late. That's what we hear. I think this is the first stop. We're having breakfast, I think. There's a screen up there, so I think the way it works is that they'll be marketing some sort of product as we have our breakfast. Common tactic with this sort of things. Helps to keep the price down. So, standard issue marketing tactics, I guess. But the nasi lemak was kind of nice, so there's that. Okay, we're back on the bus, and hopefully there'll be a bit of a bus ride because I kind of want to catch up on some sleep. It is about 1 hour later. We are in a place called Berang. Kind of a pit stop where we're looking at some sort of brown rice beverage thing. Oh, it's sweet. Back in the bus. Barely got any sleep at all, to be honest. Oh, this is someone interesting. That's the leaning tower of Teluk Intan. So we are somewhere in the state of Perak now, and I suppose this is a landmark of sorts. Quite popular as well. Some people on the bus say that they've seen this thing quite a few times already, apparently. So fairly well known, it seems. Okay, so apparently they locked it up and you can't go any higher. So I think this used to be a water tower, and I think there's supposed to be a port nearby, but it's a clock tower now. But that was extremely underwhelming. But there's a little square around here, and I've got a new toy in my arsenal that I kind of want to try out, so still don't really know how to fly this thing, but practice eventually makes perfect. Like a very villagey area, but somehow they've kind of turned this into a bit of an attraction with like homestays and little bits of attraction, little buggy cars that you can take to go around. So we got these wristbands that are supposed to function like free passes, and lets us access all of the attractions and I think unlimited rides on the buggy. But we're going to be heading for lunch first. I think we're having some sort of seafood lunch, and then we'll be going around in these buggies. I think that's the plan. Not bad. Actually pretty atmospheric in here. Very busy and very stuffed, but kind of cool. Lunch is done. Apparently there is a bridge of sorts, a scenic bridge that we're gonna go try to get some footage of. I think I would really rather like it here, except that it's really starting to get a bit hot, as usual. Still a bit worried about my drone skills, so not taking too much of a risk here. But I just want to get a bit of footage since everybody else is still around anyway. So we'll edit that and see if that looks any good. Back on the buggy. We're actually pretty fortunate with the weather already. I mean, it's hot, but it's not scorching. And when you get clear blue sky like that, and you don't pay for it too much, it's not half bad. And the thing I like about being out here is that the sky is so wide. You know, it's really hard to get this in Singapore. For being the sunflower garden, there really isn't an awful lot of sunflower here actually. I think this is a fishbowl factory, and then they've got all kinds of goods that they sell as well as fishbowl. It's ice cold, very nice.
I believe this is an aquarium. You know what I kind of like here? The wall art. It's rather nice. I mean, nothing spectacular, but it's all rather cool in the sense that this is just a freaking fishing village. And then, you know, you put some basic attractions, you put a seafood restaurant, get some buggies moving, and it's, you know, it's an attraction. It's a good way, you know, to turn, I guess, a rural area into a place that you can generate revenue like that. Okay, I think this is our last stop before dinner. very fortunate with the weather today. Very nice sunset. A number of the kids were really curious about the drone.